Yo, what's up, Thrashers? Quick video for you today. We're doing Deranged by Exodus, because I'm still on a huge, big Exodus kick recently. I love learning Exodus songs. I'm like the Exodus guy now, I guess, because there's no point in doing too many Megadeth tunes because everybody already knows those, because there's tabs for them out there already. But for these, I'm giving these away. So this is Deranged. Let's start with the opening bit. Very simple. You're working with a tritone idea, starting with an open power chord, and then chromatically bringing a idea up. And I'm going to show you right now. So, and then it starts with a gallop on 2, and then tritone, and you're climbing up, and then power chord here, and then you're moving up a whole step for this pattern. Okay, it should be pretty easy to follow if you have ears and you've listened to a lot of music. You should be able to follow this pretty easily. Okay, now we're on to this riff. Okay, that's the main thing, and then the bridge into the main thing. So you have this idea right here, starting with the same gallop tritone thing, and then this ascending, I'm pretty sure. Right? But it's muted, of course. And you're just thinking E minor, you know. Now I like to do the A note with my pinky here instead of doing it open. I don't know why, but if you don't like to do that, then don't do that. Do it open. I don't care. I just find this better. You know, it just kind of resets the right hand for me. And then on the third one, you're barring across 3 to 3, and you're skipping the open A and the second fret of the A. All right, so it should sound like this. Okay? Oh. Easy. And now into the main riff, which is just a bunch of this. You're just doing that same tritone gallop thing and then a bunch of E and A pick back and forth, and then throwing in an open E power chord in there. Now, like the chorus, I guess. So this one's pretty easy. Chromatic idea, and I'm just going to do it slow. Watch out for where I'm doing open like chords versus where I'm muting them. Okay? That's the differences. So it goes 3, open, right? It's an open chord, like not muted, and then those 2 are muted, 2, 1, and then open E, F, and then F sharp, and then you go into the thing. And now at the ending for the second one, they're going to the second fret on the A string instead of the first fret of the Lily, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. See that? Got me? Okay, so it's a... no, sorry. I think that's it. How many repetitions do they do? Right. And then it's pretty much the same for the next verse. Right? But before the next verse, they have like a different, slightly different version of the They do two of them, and then on the third one they break it in. Then they do this again. You know, kind of standard. But then they switch it up for the next one. We're gonna do that riff. So what is that? Starts off the same as the normal one, but now we're doing, which is a tritone idea on the tritone idea. Ooh. And you're doing a gallop thing, and then a low E to 3. Got that? So listen to this. Okay. Got it? And then the solo will come in after they stop that and do, right? And then the riff that the solo is over is just like a choppier version of the verse riff. And I can't tell if they're doing open and then like 2 sometimes, or just open. I feel like it might be just open. So it's just that is what they're soloing over. And then time for the solo. Here's Gary. I hear him doing this bar dive on, that'd be fret 5 on the G, the whole dime bag style. You know, something sort of like that or somewhere. That's where I like to do it. And then we're thinking, again, we're in the kind of F sharp, most common note. So we're going to be in this pentatonic up here. That's what Gary's thinking. And we're going to do bending this pentatonic note up here. And then we're going up the scale from that note. And then this pattern, we're basically taking these 3 notes at the top, and you're changing them out on this like normal pentatonic pattern you've played probably a billion times if you've ever played any lead guitar ever. Right, you know that one. But now you're just switching those notes like that. Right? Now you're going back to bend this note a whole lot. And then you're going to do some bar nonsense. And with Gary, it's different every time. Just do a bunch of bar stuff. But you want to end on the low root here and kind of bring it down. And then you're going way up here. And you're going to bend this note up to that one. And you're going to bring it down with the bar and really let it go loose. You know, it's very difficult to keep that note ringing while you're kind of bringing it down frantically. Right? And then you're doing some lower pentatonic stuff. And I kind of like to end on this note here. And then you go up to this one. What is it? And I hear him dive bomb from this pitch, I think, after that. And as always, Rick's solo is way easier to comprehend. He has this idea where he's chromatically taking this Locrian looking fingering, or 2 Phrygians, however you want to look at it, starting here. Until he gets up to that same pentatonic box that Gary was in. Sometimes it's better to do it not with the pinky, but with these 3 fingers. And then you go down. Right? And then, what does he do? He does, I think something like that, where he does this tap idea. And he taps like so, find that note. It's on that fret, but you're tapping that one after like a step and a half bend. And then doing very high bends on the highest note of the minor pentatonic in there. And then what is it? He does like some descending thing. What is it? Gotta jog my memory. What is it? I don't remember. Shoot, let me jog my memory real quick. I'll be right back. I gotta remember this stupid lick. I got it. So it's this what is it? Where's that thing? So you have this starting note. I think it's this right here. And you have this kind of like descending. You're thinking kind of like your third. Right? You're going down in minor. Well, you have like these minor third looking shapes here. Once you get down here, that famous Rick Hunnell thing loves to go for that note. And for the climbing of this Phrygian shape here, this minor shape across from it, then you ascend up here, do another Phrygian shape, and then this boomer kind of idea, right? So together, got it? Now, after that, doing this major sweep here, right? So you're doing this, right, 2 times or 3 times quickly. And now you're starting with this descending bar dive. And that goes as follows. Bending this note. Go a step and a half down. Whole step down. Whole step down. And now this note here, right here, you bring it all the way down. So I'm going to start with Rick solo. I'm just going to do Rick solo because Gary's is just a total mess to go through. It's just a bunch of whammy bar stuff. If you do a bunch of cool whammy bar stuff, nobody's going to know the difference. And if you look at Gary doing any of these like songs after the 80s, you know, in like the 2000s, 2011, when they're trying to bring him back for fun, he's not doing whammy bar stuff the exact same, but like it's still Gary, so it's still cool. So nobody cares. But with Rick solo, if you want to do it accurately, yeah, it's that. Right, and it's there. Man, I'm off my rocker today. I'm gonna do it one more time. That's better. And then they changed the riff. So now we're doing it in E. And we have the starting pattern, right? And then first fret of the A string. And then kind of doing like a blues pull-offy thing. And now this idea, I think that's what I'm hearing. Open, 2, 1, open, you know, low E and then the A, then back to the E. So together. Right? And then repeat it. And then after doing enough of that, 2 and then 5 on the A string. And now the same. And then 1. And then the same thing we did earlier. This one. I messed up the chugging there, but you get the idea. And then after that, they return to this thing. And then do that a bunch until they go at the very end to conclude the song. That's it. I want to keep this one short. Messed up a little bit. I'm still sleepy, still really tired from the other night learning this one. But I hope I did all right. Hope you liked it. Yeah, that's it. So listen to metal, play metal, be metal, look at my other videos. Like this video and other ones if you like those. Leave comments, you know, whatever. I'm going to actually properly start my day or maybe sleep all day. Who knows what the hell I'm going to do. Have a pick. See you later.